Hi guys, I'm back. And from the mess on the table, you can see that I have attempted this once already and it did not work. But we're going to try it again to see how we can improve upon it. We're using the bloom technique on the spinner. So I've already got my record. I would show you my spinner, but my wet record is sitting on top of it at the moment. So in another later video, I'll show you the spinner. It's the same spinner I've always used, and it came from a kitchen supply store. I think it was like 12 or 13 bucks, and it's made of stone, so it actually spins pretty well. I do not have my popsicle stick taped to the bottom of it, so the spinning is not going to go as well. But we're going to try the bloom technique on the spinner. So as you guys recall, the first paint you put down is your house paint, and then you put down your paint colors, and they are mixed with your pouring medium that you have created from the Minwax polyacrylic. 1 part of that to 3 parts of the semi-gloss ultra deep base untinted. So you put those colors down mixed with your pouring medium, and then you're going to put your titanium white mixed with floetrol on top of that. Now, as you can see, like I said, the mess is shown that I've already tried this one time. It didn't work really well. So this is not going to really look like a bloom technique per se, but we're going to go for it and see at least if we can get something pretty out of it. I think partly the bloom technique works because you stretch the paint really far in all directions, and it just really stretches out all the cells, but for some reason it doesn't work real well when you put it on the spinner. So we're going to put some more house paint down. And this is not white, it is actually, oh, there's something in the paint. This is actually a almost an eggshell white, because it's old paint that I've had sitting around for, honestly, I couldn't tell you how long. I don't remember. 10 years at least, I think. It's been sitting around the house. So there we go. We've got our puddle in the middle. And then let me show you what colors we're using real quick. We're using the Anita's Metallic Lime Green, the Folk Art Metallic Inca Gold, the Folk Art Aquamarine Metallic, and then the Folk Art Brushed Metal Brushed Rose Gold. So those are the 4 colors we're using. And then, of course, the white that goes on top is the titanium white from Liquitex Basics. So I think we're going to start off with maybe some of this pretty green. And then some of this rose gold. And then some of the aquamarine. This paint is so thick because it's so cold in here. And these paints don't have any silicone in them, so they're not going to sell up real well. And like I said, this process doesn't work real great, so on the spinner anyhow. But at this point I'm just kind of hoping for something pretty. Okay, go. Oh, okay. And now I'm going to pick up the record and I'm going to blow it in the directions. Hopefully it will move a little bit. Whoops. I can't do that yet. I didn't put the white down. What was I thinking? Let's try that. Duh. Okay. Let's put a little more there. There we go. Okay, now let's blow that. Okay, we've blown that out enough. We're going to let it sit for a minute, let some of the cells develop. Excuse me. That white in the middle needs a little more help. Oh, that didn't help at all. Neither did that. It just washed over the color right there. Okay. Well, let's give it a good spin and see what happens. Alright, let's give it another spin. I know it kind of slid off from view. We'll move it back in a second. Alright, one more. Maybe that'll do it. I can hear the paint splattering further this time, so at least we got a pretty decent spin on it. Looks like it's going to need another spin though. Now, the first time I did this, it kind of had an octopus pattern on it. It had a big fat octopus head, and I didn't like it. That's why I wiped it off, but Ella was really upset with me.
Doesn't look like there's an octopus now.
No, no octopus.
It looks more like a starfish.
Okay. She's trying to see the sea life in it. Alright, we'll just see if that has kicked off most of the paint off the edge. It has not quite yet. We're almost there. We're kind of missing some there. But it's a prettier pattern, that's for sure, than the last one. Let's put a little bit of paint on the edge just to see if it'll pull it off. Just a little bit on the edges, so hopefully it'll pull the color off a little bit. Okay, a little bit right there, I think. I think everywhere else, whoops, maybe not over here. Okay, let's give it one more spin. Hopefully that will do it. I think that should have definitely done it. But I don't want to spin it too long. I don't want to lose all the color. Okay, there we go. That worked. Well, it's kind of pretty. It's kind of pretty. I think it might make a neat clock. Maybe. If you look at it from the side, you can see the cells in here. This definitely worked better than the first time I did it. So let's get you down so you can see a close-up of it. Okay, let's see if I can get you in a little closer, maybe. You can kind of see the cells. There they are. Sorry for the reflection right there in the center. That's not helping much, is it? But you can see those cells down in the green. And then those turned out really pretty. And you've got some sort of wispiness over around the edges there. It's hard to stay in focus since it's so much white. That's a pretty area. Now that aquamarine is showing up way more sort of blue turquoise than it is. It's a little more green turquoise. I think that's probably the prettiest right there. And hopefully once if we decide to cover this with resin, hopefully it'll be even prettier. I like that spot right there. It's pretty. Okay guys, there's your pretty for today. It's kind of pretty. we'll cover it in resin, and I'll see if I can find some kind of clockwork to put in it if I really still like it once it's dry. If it dries nice and flat, you know, doesn't have any cracks or anything. I don't think it's going to have any cracks because there's not much paint there, but I don't know if it's worth using resin on. So let me know what you guys think of it. And if you guys would watch the ads for me, those of you who've been watching for a while know that the ad revenue is what is helping me continue with my channel. Each time you watch the ads, I get a little teeny tiny bit of the ad revenue from it, and that goes straight back into my channel, where I can buy supplies like really pretty metallic paints and resin and everything else we need around here. And if you'd like to donate to my channel, my PayPal link is below, and I greatly appreciate each and every one of you who have donated to my channel thus far. And because it's the holidays, if you guys are watching me, you know, right after I upload this video, happy holidays to everyone. Hope you're enjoying your family and friends and all your critters, pets, and loved ones out there.
Merry Christmas to you and yours.
And, I've got paint dripping on the kitchen floor, so I've got to get that up. It's going under my barrier, so now it's dripping on the floor, and that's the house paint. So I've got to get that up really quick. Alright, so wherever you're on the planet, I hope you're having an awesome afternoon, day, evening, or night. I love you all. Thanks for watching. See you later. Bye.